We'll go ahead and start our board meeting for the month of February. A rare Thursday board meeting, but February 1st. Appreciate the flexibility, and we also appreciate everyone at Ralph Askins for allowing us to meet here. We love getting into the schools periodically and kind of seeing things, and we look forward to our visits at the other two buildings as well. Board members, you have before you proposed agenda for the night. Floor would be open for a motion that we approve this as our agenda or make any changes you see fit.
Make a motion to approve.
Okay, got a motion?
Second.
And a second, any comments? All in favor say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed say no. Great. Well, if everyone would please stand, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, board members, you had in an email from Ms. Williams the minutes from our January 8th regular board meeting. Be open for a motion to approve those.
Move that be approved.
Okay, a motion to approve
Second.
and a second. Any,
Whoever wants it.
okay, any discussion or changes that you see? All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Thank you. Also today in your email you had disbursements for the month in the email. I'll look those over.
Move that be approved.
Okay, motion.
Second.
And second, any questions about any of the disbursements for the month? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Okay, principals reports. Ms. Baker, thanks again for hosting us tonight.
Thanks for being here. I'll start with our enrollment. So in pre-K, we have 79 students, kindergarten 93, first grade 72, second grade 83, third grade 96, fourth grade 85, fifth grade 74, for a total of 583. And upcoming, we do have a few events coming up this month at Askins first, next Thursday night, February 8th. We have our parent-teacher conferences, and we invite all of our parents and guardians to come out that night and visit with the teachers. Also, on Monday, February 12th at 5 o'clock, we will have our Beta Club induction. We have 15 4th and 5th graders that have been invited to join the Beta Club because their GPA has maintained a 95 or above. On February the 15th, we will have a Valentine's dance here at Askins. Kindergarten through second grade will be invited to come from 4 to 5:15, and third through fifth grade will be invited to come from 5:30 to 6:45, and we're really enjoying planning this event and look forward to seeing the students here that night. Also, this month, each class is participating in a Black History Month poster contest. We will hang these posters up throughout the school and even have some special guest judges to come by and judge the last week of the month. So that's all I have for this month.
Any questions?
Thank you.
All right, thanks very much. Mr. McCormick.
All right. How's everybody this afternoon?
Good.
Good. Start out with enrollment. Sixth grade numbers are at 72, seventh grade is at 84, and eighth grade is at 90 for a total of 246. Girls basketball sectional tournaments going on right now. That's super exciting for the girls and the kids in the building. Real close game. the other night against Knowledge Academy. I believe they're up from around Nashville that way. And like I said, it's a exciting time for those girls. They're enjoying it, and like I said, they're playing hard, and we look for them to keep going. They will play Friday at 6 o'clock at LCA/NGA. And so the game, their opponent, will know who they're playing after tonight. It's between Summertown and I think one of the other schools from up around Nashville. So we'll know that hopefully tomorrow.
Can I ask a question at this
Yes,
point?
yeah. No, it's all good.
How much further does that go? Like how many
Okay,
games would
so
they have?
the winner of the sectional tournament then goes to the state tournament, which will be played at Stewart's Creek.
Okay.
And so there should be 4 different sections. So then there should be 2 games for the state tournament, 1 game to make it to the championship.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we're excited. Like I said, girls are playing hard and they hang in there. February 2nd will be our AR rewards. So all the kids basically have AR goals. So if they earn and meet their goal, then they get to come to the rewards. We're also going to do some drawings for some homework passes. We've got some food. I think I've got to pop popcorn tomorrow to get ready for all that, and drinks and games. And so super excited about getting those kids back involved in AR. And like I said, I think we have close to 90 to 100 that met their goal. So really good number, you know, for that first rewards party. February 22nd, we will have our junior beta induction ceremony in the gym at 6 o'clock. Also, last thing we'll talk about tonight is the Black Box Theater. Some of you were able to make it. Mr. Tim and Miss Painter did an amazing job with that. Essentially more coffee house style, where it's a smaller venue, everybody's kind of in there close. The very informal. Kids loved it. You know, it's good to see a lot of students who, you know, don't really put themselves out there during the course of the school day, but then be able to get up there and give those monologues and act those skits out. And it was just a great night. I want to thank Miss Bryson for coming as well, and the presentation of the U Trust grant. She donated that to Tim to help kind of progress that drama program, and we're very appreciative of that. And I also want to give a shout out to Dr. Stiles, Miss Frame, Miss Shia, and Miss Candace, our social workers, who kind of help coordinate the kickoff for the online bullying, the online parenting classes, but the first one was over bullying. So they were there. We had some door prizes for them. Thanks to the community for donating. We actually had way more door prizes than we anticipated, so it felt like we were giving out door prizes every 5 minutes. But like I said, everybody loved it, and I will say toward the end, not a dry eye in the place. There was some Steel Magnolia skits, I think. The one from the Goonies, I don't know, Mr. Jones, I know that kind of hit hard with you, but it was very good and a very great night. Like I said, they've done amazing work with those kids. So that's all I've got tonight. Thank y'all.
All right, Mr. Barron.
I'm actually going to introduce Miss Brandy Thompson, and she's got some information about a trip that we hope to later propose to you guys. So.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Good evening. So the students came to me and wanted to go on a trip. So we did a little research and, you know, just tried to collect some information that we wanted to present to you guys. Ladies, I'll let you take it away.
Hey, our anatomy class would like to go to Greece for an educational trip. With your permission, we would like to tour Greece spring break of 2025. We will be able to tour Greece and learn about their culture through EF Travels. This company sponsors trips with schools all over the country. Lincoln County and Riverside have both participated with EF Travels.
Currently, there are 16 individuals interested in participating in an opportunity like this. I have no doubt there could be more. Greece is a safe country that offers a wealth of culture, history, and experience, unlike anything we could ever learn in a classroom. If you approve of this trip, it would be offered for eligible juniors and senior students.
In order to participate, students must provide constant attendance, passing grades, and must be in academic good standing in all of their classes.
Eligible students will write an essay stating why a trip to Greece would enrich their lives, and provide 3 letters of recommendations. This trip is slated for spring break of 2025. Is this something that the board would like to take a vote on to approve?
We're just presenting it tonight, but we will come back and present it for a vote later.
If I may,
Sure.
for clarification, this would be a trip that people who are interested in could go to an information meeting at some point.
Yes, sir.
With their parents. Representation from the company would be there and talk about their policies, procedures, insurances, things of that nature, and how the students would fund or finance the trips for themselves.
Yes, sir.
That was my understanding. These are, for the information of the board, these are common trips, and this is a vetted company that does these types of trips. So one of my children's been on a trip similar to that, and I know a number of children from the community in different school systems who've had opportunities, and city has done. I don't know that we've done overseas trips, but I know that we have done some trips to Washington, D.C. and places like that in the past. So,
Be a nice trip.
Any volunteers for chaperones?
That's
Throw that out there. That's great. Great.
That's all
sounds
I
like a
have.
wonderful
Good job,
experience.
John.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hope it comes to pass. All right. Very exciting.
that'd be great.
So did we have any members of the public who requested to make comments before?
No, sir, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
All right. Supervisors report. I suspect Ms. Dotson is out.
No,
still.
sir, she is out with
Sympathy for
bereavement
her family.
due to the loss of her mother, and we do want to express our deepest love and sympathy to them.
Absolutely. Okay. So Mr. Giffen.
Hello, everyone. Last month, I gave you a copy of our proposed calendar for next school year. And does anybody need a copy? I've got more copies if you need one. You'd like to get another? Here, I'll just come up.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, buddy.
And I guess I would ask for you guys to vote on this evening, please.
They usually do. I didn't ask this, but is this synced to similar to the other school systems that we try to
Pretty much
keep it?
identical.
As, yeah.
It is. Yeah, and nothing's changed since the last time I gave it out to you, so.
Need a motion?
I did.
I'd like to make the motion to approve academic 24-25 calendar.
Sounds crazy to say.
I know.
Okay, I have a motion
Second.
and a second. Thank you. Any further discussion? Appreciate all the hard work that goes into this, not just creating it, but then deconflicting and aligning to make sure families throughout the community have the smoothest schedules they can possibly have, as much as it's impacted by the school calendar. So,
Steve
all right.
does a great job
Appreciate
making
it.
sure it's all ironed out.
Yeah, appreciate it. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. All right. We'll have a
Thank y'all.
calendar for next school year. Excellent. All right, Dr. Stiles.
Well, our pre-kindergarten application registration opened up, so we're excited about that. I've already had several calls and parents excited to get their little ones into our program. As a matter of fact, in their calls, they've all said, I've heard really great things about your pre-K program. So it's, the news is out. Also, I wanted to give you an update on our Stronger Connections grant. Our social workers are going to present at another meeting, but I did want them to share with you with some of the things that they've done in the schools, which is phenomenal. But I did want to give you an update as to how we've spent some of our money. We've contracted with POSIP, which is a survey company, and they send it out the second Thursday of every month. There's just a 4-question survey, and it's typically the same questions except for the last one. And in the survey, we listen to the parents. We hear what they have to say. We love their feedback, and we were able to contract with another company that does. They do parent trainings. So this company, it was very interesting because a lot of our parents are busy. It's hard to get to the school sometimes, and then you have to hire consultants. This program, it's a parent guidance mental health series. So the parents can tune in. It's just for our Tiger families, and it's 5:30 at the end of every month. We have a different presentation, and it's anonymous, so the parents don't know if you're asking questions. They don't know who's asking the questions, but we do get to see the results of how many parents participated. So the last one we had, like Adam mentioned, was the bullying, Stop the Cycle. And that was, I tuned in. I could see that there were several parents involved in that training, so I was happy to see that. And then over the next few months, we'll have the ABCs of substance use and vaping, your child's anxiety, and then effects of screen time. So there are really good topics that are for our parents that they can learn more about. But that's just a little bit of what we're doing. And did you guys have any questions? Okay. Thank you.
Look forward to having our social workers come and
Yes.
talk to us
Yeah,
about
they're
some of
doing
their,
some great things.
some things they can share. I know they can't share everything because
Right.
they're working very closely with
Yes.
families, but appreciate all they do. Thank you. Ms. Jean?
I do not have anything tonight.
Nothing tonight, all right. Ms. Williams, our CFO, I know sent out our January financial reports.
Yes, these were emailed out earlier today, and it's the January year-to-date expenditures and revenue reports, and I just ask if you have any questions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I have.
No, thanks for providing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, committee reports, facilities and transportation. Anything?
I've been really busy with the FEMA project. Lots of
Tell us more.
communication. There's not tons to tell, but there's a little bit. So we've requested that FEMA provide us a written letter that updates us in writing on where the project is. There seems to be, regular communication of the same status, but without any confirmation, and so we've requested that. I believe they have changed leadership, so there's some turnover and some things of that nature going on, but I anticipate we should have that within the next couple of months. That being said, Greg Kennedy, who's our project manager for the grant, has reached out to some leadership at FEMA in Atlanta. And as of today at about 2, they said that they are turning over our questions to the lead person over mitigation programs for the state of Tennessee in FEMA. So hopefully that person will help to motivate and potentially get us some answers by February 15th. Now, please understand, these are not my commitments. These are their communications, but I am encouraged that they've given us a date whereby we can expect some type of answers. And when I get that, I'll try to share that out in the weekly report for, to just as an update, and then I'll update during the next meeting as well. See where we're at.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah.
What about any damage that we had during the storm? Is all that like insurance will cover some or something?
Either insurance will cover. There's an awning that collapsed, and we can claim that with insurance. There were some other things that we were able to do just within our operational stuff, because you anticipate, one of the situations was that the evaporation trap for some of the boilers, the evaporation water in that trap froze. Obviously, it was below 0 for extended periods of time. We were just able to thaw that out and restart the boilers without any real material loss. It's just man hours and things of that nature. But yeah, there's nothing that's going to be detrimental to the system that'll cost us that we can't recoup.
Super.
Yeah.
Any other questions? All right. Finance Committee has nothing tonight. We met this week, but we had no financial matters this month. It's a
Good.
rare month, that's right. That's right.
It's all those snow days.
That's right. Yeah. Insurance and policy is
I don't have
strangely
anything.
silent.
I know. But we supposed to meet next Wednesday.
Okay, super. All right, well, Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir. I'm pleased to request the approval of tenure for Jennifer McVeigh.
So moved.
Motion
Second.
and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed say no. Great.
Thank you. And I'm also very pleased to request the approval of tenure for Stephanie Sullivan.
So moved.
Got a motion and a second. Thank you. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Great.
Fantastic, thank you. There is another request, if you would please as a board, approve a trip for our FFA chapter to attend the state FFA convention in Gatlinburg. The dates are March 23rd through 27th of this year.
So moved.
Okay, have a motion and a second. Sounds like a good trip. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. All right.
And that concludes my report for this
Wow,
month.
this is going to be a short meeting. I apologize to the leadership folks who came tonight.
We're just
It's,
efficient.
we're 22 minutes in, we're almost done. We enjoy participating in the U-Trust annual program of honoring different employees throughout the school year. This month, it is an honor for the board to pass a resolution, consider a resolution, I'm sure pass, of appreciation for our principals. We know how much we don't really understand all of the work that our principals do, because it's really truly a never-ending job. This is a 24/7 job, I believe, and we appreciate all that you guys do for us. And so this resolution would resolve that the Fayetteville City Board of Education adopts February 8th, 2024 as Principal Appreciation Day in all of our schools, and further resolves that the board expresses deep appreciation to our principals and assistant principals in our system and encourages students and staff to join us in expressing appreciation to the leaders of the Fayetteville City Schools. And I would make a motion that we approve that resolution to honor our principals and assistant principals this month.
Second.
And I have a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed say no. Great. There should be lots of treats and cakes and cookies and fun and appreciation. And it's well deserved. Looking ahead, board members, March meeting ordinarily is scheduled Monday, the 4th of March. And we will meet at Fayetteville Middle School.
That is correct.
Unless something happens, to continue our rotation around. Is that day going to work for everybody pretty much? Okay. Well, then we will reconvene on March 4th at 5 o'clock at FMS. Any other comments or Mr. Alder, anything from the city?
Nothing to report tonight.
Report, okay.
Boys and girls basketball, they'll be gone before we meet again, but their district tournaments will be, they'll play the 16th and 17th. Probably the girls playing on the 16th and the boys on the 17th. High school basketball.
Is this February?
February.
Yeah, because it's
Mhm.
wrapping up, yeah. Okay. Super. All right. Well, absent any other subjects to consider, we will stand adjourned.